Well, Happy New Year, my friends. Today I want to share with you a little video on our new ATV Kubota X1120. We'll be right back. Well, here she is. I remember last year I had my little golf cart that served me well. I did a tremendous amount of work in that little bitty 11 horsepower Kawasaki golf cart, but I blew the head gasket in it last year and had to rebuild the engine. So we went out and we purchased this Kubota RTV X1120 to replace it for my use. We got the engine rebuilt for the little gas-powered one, and I passed that down to Nancy for some light-duty work. But Nancy uses it every day, and she enjoys it, and it's a great benefit for her to have that here on the Homestead. And it's a great benefit for me to have this RTV, rugged terrain vehicle. I just wanted to give you a little tour of it today because some folks were asking if we got one because they noticed it in our one of our videos from last year. But yeah, we had to get another one. But it's really a good one. It's got a diesel engine in it. It's very strong, has a lot of torque. It can do many things that my little golf cart couldn't do. As the Homestead started to grow here and get more and more tougher jobs that I was trying to do with the golf cart, it couldn't hang with me. But this one here, I've started buying some actual farm implements that I can hook onto the back of this thing, and I can use in like disking roads and things like that. It's really good for that. It's very strong. It's got a real strong pull on it. It can pull a tremendous amount of weight in four-wheel drive, and it's been real great. But just wanted to give you a little tour of the thing. One of the things that I opted out on this one was my options were I got a 4,000-pound winch on the front of the unit, which allows me to pull myself out if I ever get stuck, as well as pulling other things like pulling fence lines and stretching fence and things like that. It works great for that. Another option that I went with was these real aggressive treads on the tires. I really like these because of the environment that I'm in out here. I didn't want to get the turf tires because I'm rarely on turf. I'm mostly in dirt all the time. Another thing that I did was I got the metal roof instead of a plastic roof because of the stuff that I subject this thing to. I got a lot of wooded area here that I'm going through, and things are slapping the top of this thing all the time. I just didn't want to go with the plastic, so I went with the steel roof on it. Another thing that these things come that I didn't like about it was when I mashed the accelerator and I let off the accelerator, it lets off the fluid doesn't, when it's decelerating, when you let off the gas, it just stops, almost like you stepped on the brake, you know? And I just couldn't get used to that. I never did like that. But they have a kit that you can get as an option that's a bypass of that hydraulic bypass kit. So when I let off that accelerator, the hydraulic fluid can bypass and it lets it coast to a stop, just like you're used to in cars and things like that. So that was a great thing that I put it in the little kit for the hydraulic bypass. So when I let off the accelerator now, it slows to a stop like you're used to, instead of braking, and that's a tremendous improvement for me. The thing has a great payload in the back. I can carry a big payload. It's got a big bed in the back with a fold down tailgate. Very strong steel construction. The inside of it's got some cool features. I like the fold up seats in it so I can put storage in behind the seats. I always have all kinds of little things that I'm carrying around with me, and I like to have on me in the Kubota, because I always seem to need a little tool for this, a little tool for that, and I'm always all over the property. 15 acres, no telling where I'll be when I need that certain little wrench or a certain little pair of pliers or something. So I have all kinds of stuff in here that I just tote around with me all the time. And the bed folds up. I can use it as a dump. I can dump it out if I want to, and I like that feature. And I can also raise it up and put it in the up position while I clean it out, and then, you know, then unlatch the latch to let it come back down. I got a 2-inch ball on the back so I can pull things. You know, and also I can interchange my draw tight balls, hitches to different size balls. I got a 1 7/8 and a 2-inch, so whatever I'm using on the back, I have the right size ball for it, which is great because I love having the ball back here, because I can pull my log splitter with ease. And I can also use my utility trailer. I can hook on the back of here, but using the 2-inch ball, and I can drag that trailer anywhere in this property I want to go, even through woods. So that's a big deal for me. So I've had to clear a lot of land since we've worked here, and clear roads, and all kinds of trees were down and stuff like that, tree damage from storms and things. So being able to pull my trailer behind a 4-wheel drive ATV is really important to me. So that's a big help for me. But anyway, I really enjoy the thing. I just wanted to share with you. Folks were curious about what I was driving around now, but this is it, an RTV X1120 Kubota. And you'll be seeing it in a lot of videos, so now you know the rest of the story. So anyway, we'll be back this year. This year's going to be an exciting year. I'm really looking forward to sharing with you some videos. We're going to really make a sharp increase in the amount of videos you see this year, and the videos that you see are going to be showing some really big, giant milestones being achieved here at the Homestead. Lots of new videos coming out of bringing this place to life, and I hope that you stick with us. A lot of you have been with us from the very beginning, up from when we started in Virginia, and we've moved to Florida, and the homestead's coming together really quick. So this year we're going to be releasing a tremendous amount of videos compared to what you've seen in years past. There's a lot coming your way that I think you get a kick out of, and I thank you for your patience and being supportive of us during this transition period. It was a very difficult transition for us coming down from Virginia and getting this place set up, because this place was completely wooded, you know, so we've had a lot to do to get this garden complex and all the animals up and running. So we can't wait to share it with you, and I think you'll get a kick out of watching it with us. So until me and Nancy see you next time, always remember, by his hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day.